The video you are about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of young pumpkins, in particular Patty Pumpkin and her brother Jacko. It's all the more tragic that they were young, but had they lived very, very long lives, they could have not expected, nor would they have wished to see as much of the mad and the macabre as they were to see that day. For them, the idyllic fall afternoon became a nightmare. The events of this day were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Pumpkin Massacre.
Hello, and welcome to the second Halloween special. That's right, we're doing another one.
Because the first one wasn't very good. Well, it was okay, but it just wasn't very festive.
So we are going full festive this episode. We have nice, cool flannel shirt. We have bright orange pumpkins. We have spooky skeleton co-hosts. There's like a crisp fall breeze going on right now. I'm stepping on some nice crunchy leaves. You can't see it right now, but they're crunching good. I really hope I'm not standing on a snake. And what is more festive to fall than carving pumpkins? But there is just one problem with carving pumpkins. It's very lame. Let me explain why it's lame, because you have to buy those little kits, little pumpkin carving kits that come with all those little different links of serrated knives, and you have to go back and forth real gently on the pumpkin, and they don't work, and they bend, and they cut at an angle. But before that, you have to get a big old chef's spoon and scoop out all the guts of the pumpkins, and the pumpkins on the inside. They smell really good. They smell really good, and you want to put them in your mouth. You want to taste them a little bit because they seem like they would taste good, but your mom's yelling at you not to do that because supposedly it's unsafe, but the pumpkin seeds are all over the ground, and the dog's eating them, and they're supposedly good for him. I don't know what sense that kind of makes. You also have an option of painting a pumpkin, of whatever you want. But if you prefer to paint a pumpkin rather than carve it, you are what I like to call a loser. So that is why I have perfected the pumpkin carving technique with, boom, this. That is a handheld miniature chainsaw, and because of new lifted internet restrictions, I was able to buy that on Amazon for $15.99. So my plan for today's video is to carve 3 of these lovely pumpkins with my brand new handheld chainsaw, and 1 little pumpkin using the lame method with the little tiny knives in the poster. And at the end, we will have a comparison to see which one reigns supreme, even though we already know it will be the chainsaw. Now, as we all know, I take safety around here very seriously.
Flashback.
You kids like science! Now it's time to find out whether I've constructed a successful rocket, a firework, or more of a bomb. But I don't see a drone. What I see is a giant hawk flying away.
End of flashback.
That is why, before I use the chainsaw, I will be using my nice safety goggles. They may look like sunglasses, but let me assure you, they protect my eyes. And these gloves, zoom in on these gloves. These may look like regular gloves, but what these will do, they will stain, if I have cut myself in some type of way, they will stain themselves red, alerting me that I have cut myself and should seek medical attention. With that out of the way, let's get started. We now return to one freshly gutted pumpkin. My right glove is completely saturated with orange guts. Look at that. There's liquid coming off of it. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that sound? Next step. We're gonna pick a stencil to chainsaw carve into this pumpkin. A lot of these are not that good. Here we go. I think I have found one. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to put one of these little stencils up here and poke it with this little plastic, I don't know, corn holder. And then you cut it out. I don't know, I'm not an expert, I just purchased a chainsaw. What's cool about this is the freshly massacred pumpkin guts on the front will stick the paper down, so there's no need to use tape. Okay, now that we've performed acupuncture on this pumpkin, it's time for the best part, of carving. in here. You are now watching a master at work. Whoa, there we go. There we go. There we go. Just dig it right out with the chainsaw. Just like that. Just clean this up, this thing will be looking good. Boom, and there we go. There is, I mean, that's a masterpiece. Can we have like a little, I'll put up like a little side-by-side of what the stencil looked like and what this looks like. It's identical. Boom, chainsaw and a pumpkin. It's like peanut butter and jelly. And there we have it. Now it's time for the worst part. The small pumpkin. You move. You didn't wrestle a chainsaw for the last 40 minutes. Get over there. There we go. Now it just looks like I'm really short. Wait, this is gonna bug me. I'm gonna move the camera. There we go. Now you can see my legs. And you can see me fall down when this chair breaks. Oh. Sink in the mud. Well, that was a fun little escapade. Okay, now with this pumpkin freshly gutted, now it's time for the worst part. Oh wait, I already said that. It's time for the second worst part. Guts all over my hand. For this one, we're gonna do a fresh little, we're gonna do a cat. We're gonna put a nice little cat face on there. Let me zoom in closer. Nice little smiley cat next to the moon, look at that. Now just to stab it 3 million times. And so I'm tired of stabbing little holes. We're gonna pull a little maneuver like this. Just go. There we go. And there we go. Just cut out this little cat. There we go. Okay, let me see what I've done here. Okay. Okay. I get you. I don't get you though. I really hope this audio isn't just 90% neck fat slapping. There we go. Take that off of there. And boom, there we go. Zoom in on that. Here, I'll bring it in close. Here we go, we'll have the like side by side again. Huh? The side by side. It's tracking in the focus like its little face. And there we have it, 2 wonderfully carved pumpkins. One beautifully and exquisitely done with a chainsaw, one primitively and dumbly done with little plastic knives. But the ultimate real judge of these pumpkins will be you. Well, not right now because the poll's already over. I posted it right here on my Instagram and we'll see which pumpkin reigns supreme. With that being said, it was a pleasure having you stop by. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. And that's a wrap, Jack.